ഗവർണർ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ മാധ്യമങ്ങളെ കാണുകയാണ്. അതിലേക്ക്.
Therefore, that is whatever decision, order, judgment they give, it is to be respected and accepted. It is not to be commented upon.
Massive protest is going on against you, sir, by the CPIM.
Sorry?
Massive protest is going on against you by CPI in a state.
We are I'm sure you know that we are a democracy and anybody and everybody has a right to gather and give vent to their views. I welcome it. They are exercising their democratic right. I welcome it.
Sir, what will be your next stand on VC's issue? Because you have...
Neither there was any stand which I had taken earlier, nor it is going to be in future. My duty is to uphold the law of the land. My duty is to uphold the Constitution, and no amount of threats, no amount of ill talk can deter me, or pressure tactics can deter me from upholding the law. That's all I can say.
Sir, any information regarding the ordinance? Like, did you get on the ordinance?
I have not seen anything. Till the time I left Trivandrum, I had not seen. The office had not received any piece of legislation, and I do not know how many times I should repeat it before you that I will not, it is not possible for me to talk about anything without first applying my mind to it.
Yesterday, Kerala High Court directed you to constitute a search committee for appointment of VC of...
Well, I have already said it is our duty to respect, accept and carry out whatever order or judgment comes from the judiciary.
So yesterday, Kerala High Court uphold your stand on VC's appointment.
That is what you are saying. It is not a personal fight. I am not fighting. Judiciary, what they uphold is law of the land. They have upheld the law of the land. I have no personal fight against anybody. But as Chancellor of the university, I had become totally frustrated last 3 years. Despite giving assurance to me in black and white, the interference continued. And now I thank the higher judiciary, things have become clear, and now it will not be possible for anybody to illegally interfere in the functioning of the university. It is very clear now. I have told you again and again, all over the country, the job to run the universities is with the Chancellor. The job to run the government is with the elected government. This is how the Constitution and the conventions have evolved. I've repeatedly said, give me one instance where I have tried to interfere in the business of the government. I shall resign that very moment. I can give you 1,001 examples where they have kept interfering in the functioning of the university on a daily basis. So, but some people were trying to create confusion. Fortunately, now everything has been made, by and large, made clear by the judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court and Honorable High Court.
Yesterday, Kerala speaker said that he is Yesterday, Kerala speaker said that he is very much optimistic about the clash between you and this government. Everything will be sorted out. That is his word.
As far as I am concerned, you keep within your limits, I will keep within my limits. There is no confrontation. There is no confrontation. But universities cannot be allowed to become departments of the ruling party. We have rule of law in this country, not the rule of those who are elected to the government. Individuals rule of law that runs contrary to the concept of rule of law. You were asking something.
Sir, what will be the future of the rest of the VCs?
You are more concerned about the VCs. I am not concerned about individuals. I am concerned that the bright students of Kerala, after 12, they migrate to other states. Why? Because they say that if they get into a course of 4 years duration, Kerala, it is not possible in any university to complete the course in less than 5.5 years. So here only, I asked some of these students, I said, I'm not trying to persuade you. Tell me, what is the reason why you leave? Because Bharat Ratna Dr. C.N.R. Rao in his letter has said, the state of universities is so dismal. We have one of the most robust school system in Kerala since last more than 5-6 decades. But the research, these are not my words. These are the words of Professor C.N.R. Rao, who is a Bharat Ratna, who heads one of the biggest scientific establishment of Government of India. He says research in Kerala universities has come to a standstill. Why? Because bright students of Kerala, they do not want to stay in Kerala. So much party politics, so much interference in the universities, they go safely to some other places.
Sir, do you think that the protest in front of Raj Bhavan is a pressure tactic?
I'm not going to deal with these things, but one thing I can tell you, I think there is enough evidence for you to come to conclusion that I'm not the type of person who can be pressurized.
Sir, CPM leaders are coming out and saying on media that a bill will come, and they are proposing a bill, and they're saying that by law they will amend the...
Okay, send the bill to me. Why announce to the public? They don't have to sign it. I have to sign it. Okay. So send it to me. Sir. I will examine the earlier bills which they are complaining about that I have not signed. I have written letter to Honorable Chief Minister saying I have certain queries to make. Please come and explain to me. They do not explain the 2 months old bills. They do not come to the Raj Bhavan. Do you hope they will come to the... Because they themselves know that what they are doing is not in accordance with law. Therefore, they don't want to come to Raj Bhavan.
Sir, you said that you will not allow intervention in the university of...
I have not said.
No.
I have said this is an accepted convention. Okay. This is an accepted principle. Not only in Kerala, all over India. Not only all over India, all over the world. If you have to go to any democracy, if a minister wants to have consultation with the expert of a subject, some professor, he does not call him to his office. He drives to the house of the or the office of the academic. People show so much. Here we have vice chancellors because they have been... Why are you not raising this question? That Kerala had, till last year, it had only 13 universities. And all appointments are illegal. Why don't you raise this? I'm asking. Why don't you raise this issue? Is there any other state where 100% appointments have been done in violation of the law of the land? Why? Because that is how they are functioning. They think it is their universities have become fiefdom and property of the party cadre and their relatives.
Sir, some left leaders are saying that the post of governor should be...
Give the name.
Even
Give the name.
CPI
No,
leaders,
give the name. Just now what I have heard.
Yeah.
Just now what I have heard is that the topmost leader of the party is saying there is nothing personal against Arif Muhammad Khan.
Okay, sir. Then
So why you are trying to put words in their mouth?
Okay, sir. Then CPI General Secretary D. Raja.
I don't want to comment.
No, I am just saying that they are part of LDF. They say that governorship is a continuation of colonial mindset. They don't want the governorship.
You don't want to have their own personal independent opinion? I respect their opinion. It is for the country to decide whether that opinion is to be entertained or not entertained. But as far as having an opinion is concerned, I shall not question anybody for having an opinion, even though I may not like it.
So earlier you have said that you will move against the complaints and allegations against CM. You have come to...
No, I have not. I have never said. I have never said. I have said whatever complaint comes to me, I shall move according to the law.
Sir, in that gold smuggling case you mentioned last time.
What I have mentioned, I have said, please don't try to confuse issues.
No, sir. We want a clarity.
What I have said is, why is it that all these things ultimately, those who are openly involved in these activities, they are found to be sitting in CM office? This is the question what I have raised. After all, any minister, even in the central government or state minister, his personal secretary, private secretary, is considered minister's alter ego. And here, that person is arranging job for the scam accused. He is helping her in all possible ways. Likewise now, this underqualified person was being appointed in Kannur University. And who is the man who is directing the show? The man who is sitting in CM office. Suppose he were not there, could he have managed or pressurized the Vice Chancellor to appoint his relative against a position where she lacked the qualification? That is the question which I have.
Now Kerala government send a ordinance and the bill will follow. So are you ready to vacate the chancellorship?
I am ready to. I have not seen even the. I will say, have you read the judgment of the Supreme Court? No? The whole thing is about whose representative will be there on the selection committee. So, and they have said in the Calcutta case, they have said, state government has no role in the appointment of the vice chancellors. Please, I will be very happy to interact with you for the whole day, provided you do your homework. You do not come prepared with your homework. The very thing goes against the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. And then you are asking me whether I will sign it. Do you expect me to sign something which is violative, of clearly violative of the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court? Violative of the UGC regulations? Don't expect from me. And come prepared, please. Thank you very much.
ഗവർണർ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ നിലപാടുകളിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുന്നു. സമ്മർദ്ദ തന്ത്രങ്ങൾ കൊണ്ട് നിയമം നടപ്പാക്കുന്നതിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ തടയാൻ ആകില്ല എന്ന് അദ്ദേഹം പറയുന്നു. കേരളത്തിൽ സർവകലാശാലകളിൽ സർവത്ര അനധികൃത നിയമനങ്ങളാണ്. കേരളത്തിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ, ബ്രൈറ്റായ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ കേരളം വിട്ടു പോവുകയാണ്. ഉന്നത വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ രംഗം താറുമാറാണ്. പ്രൊഫസർ CNR റാവു അത് ചൂണ്ടിക്കാണിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. തുടങ്ങി നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ നിലപാടുകളെല്ലാം ഗവർണർ ആരിഫ് മുഹമ്മദ് ഖാൻ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുകയാണ്.